Today's video is going to be on how to get more performance out of our Yieldmax funds. Those funds have high dividends, but they tend to decay because they sell covered calls, synthetic calls, so the upside is capped in our Yieldmax funds. So how can I get more performance out of those Yieldmax funds? Also, there's an echo in the room because I can't be in my room. I'm in a hallway in my hotel in New York because it's so noisy outside. So forgive me for the background noise. We make over 100,000 per year in dividends, okay? And Yieldmax contributes to that number significantly. We were also up over 6,500 yesterday. We're actually up 7,500, but sometimes E-Trade glitches on the weekends. Performance and value. I'll show you that we're up 22% for the year. The Dow's up only 0.3. The S&P is up 10%. And the NASDAQ's up 25%. So we're beating the S&P and we're catching up to the NASDAQ as we've been discussing over the past few videos. And today I have one trick to share with you on how to get more performance out of our Yieldmax funds. We already use a large amount of margin here to get our income up to what it is. We use over 250,000 in margin, 260,000 in debt. Actually, it's not a large amount compared to my account size, which is 386. So when you can just use a portion or half of, not even half, just use 10 to 20% of your margin purchasing power, you can be safe from margin calls and still get extra income in the process. This is my equity number, and if it falls below zero, I'm in a margin call. So we have plenty of cushion there to withstand a 10 to 20% market downturn. So if you need help on how I use margin, please email me for my e-guides at akintodd48@gmail.com. I also have e-guides on Cornerstone, which is how we also get our performance. CLM here, it has a 21% dividend, four-star fund on Morningstar. And every month my dividends are dripped here at the NAV. These $6 prices, that's the NAV price. So $6, $6, $6 for instant 24% gains. 16% gains, 20% gains. So these are all my dividends reinvested. I get $3,500 a month in dividends from each Cornerstone fund, and they reinvest at the NAV for another 21% dividend. So you compound those gains, that dividend, plus you get the capital gains of the drip, which I just showed you, those 20% lots. And then last but not least, you get days gains too on a daily basis. When the market's up, it tracks the market. So we're up 1%. Roughly for each Cornerstone fund on Friday, and that's $2,000 and $2,000 of my gains. So where do the other, $3,000 of gains come from? Sometimes E-Trade glitches on the weekends. It's updating numbers. So we made over 7,500 on Friday, and my net account value proves that because we're up to 386 now. And if you see my past videos, that's a substantial jump. So here's my little trick I use for the Yieldmax funds. I buy Fangu because Fangu, I only buy a small amount, but I'm up 15% already in Fangu right here. And I want to have 5,000 total in it because it's a triple leverage ETN, which is very risky. But 5 times 3 is 15,000. So it's like having 15,000 of a single tech fund. We've already added other tech funds, but this is a way to get a little extra leveraged, times 3 leverage. And also the good thing about Fangu is that it has the Yieldmax funds in it. Look at the holdings of Fangu, the top 10 holdings. It only has 10 holdings. It has Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, Amazon. So, and a lot of these stocks are still cheap. A lot of them are way off the highs. Half the stocks in this fund, about 5 are at the highs, and about 5 are considerably off the highs. So there's room for Fangu to run higher. Plus, look at what it did on a 10-year test. It hasn't even been out for 10 years. It came out in 2018, and it still almost made $100,000 on your $10,000. So by far blows away every tech fund I've ever come across. It's just very risky. It doesn't have a dividend, and it's 100% maintenance. So 100% maintenance, we hate at this channel because that takes up all of your equity. And as you know, when we're using margin, you want to have low maintenance names because they take up less equity. Cornerstone is a 30% maintenance fund, so it only takes up 300 of my equity when I buy $1,000 worth. If you buy Fangu $1,000 worth, it's going to take up $1,000 of your equity. So it's detrimental to your account if you have too much of any 100% maintenance name like a Fangu because you have no equity left to use for your margin purchasing power. And you don't have to use margin to get ahead in life. You can just have dividends on top of your job. But I choose margin in addition to the dividends because it's a form of loan, but it's automatically granted to me. Every $1 you get in your account, you get $4 here. And I'm just using a fraction of that, like I said before, to get ahead. Most of the greats I know use loans to get ahead. Warren Buffett used a loan, Dan Loeb. And a lot of the greats I know use margin. Elon Musk bought Twitter through his margin. So this is how I live my life financially free. I'm traveling the world. I'm in New York right now doing some research on the commercial real estate side of things here for SLG. Stay tuned for that video. And I just live out of this available withdrawal number. My income of $100,000 per year in dividends pays back this debt in less than 3 years. It's 260. And then I'm just left with all my dividend paying assets free and clear. They're all mine, producing $100,000 per year in dividends for life. So the 386 will turn to 686 in the next 3 years just from my dividends alone, and this 261 number will go to zero. That's much better than the way credit cards work. If you pay back your balance on a credit card, you just have zero balance. But like a house, if you pay back your loan on a house and put it back into the house, you get more equity, and that's how you really grow your account. Plus, interest on my margin rate is only 5%. So it pays me to not only be in these dividend paying funds that have a higher rate, but also it's better than a credit card because credit cards charge you exorbitant interest rates. So this is how I'm living financially free, traveling the world. Also, dividends provide qualifying income to the banks, which allows you to get loans. I just got a loan for a new car last week before I came up here. So that's proof that my dividends work as qualifying income to open up your world. You can travel, you can buy a house, buy a car, do whatever, withdraw cash, all from the dividends. So this is how you get ahead in life without having a 9-to-5. Or if you have the 9-to-5, it just makes you even stronger. And if you do a 9-to-5 plus dividends plus a little bit of margin, you're going to be getting way ahead of my account too, that's for sure. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I use Fangu as my little trick to get more performance out of the Yieldmax fund since Fangu is a large mover and it has a lot of the Yieldmax names in it. I don't suggest buying a bunch of Fangu. I'm just saying I have a very small amount, and all these numbers combined are what gives me my days gain performances as well, not just my yearly dividends. You need days gains because you don't want to have just large dividends and your account decays and goes to zero and you never get ahead. You want to also have best of both worlds, dividends and capital gains. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave questions in the comment section below if you have any other ideas on how to play the Yieldmax funds and maximize our income there and our performance. And again, if you need help on my e-guides for margin or Cornerstone, just email me at akintodd48@gmail.com. Thanks.